Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. So in front of us, we're going to take a look at the 2024 BMW X3 M Competition. This model is finished off in Brooklyn Gray Metallic. MSRP is just over $90,000. We have a few options for this particular SUV, and we have a lot of performance as well. So powering the X3 M Comp is the 3-liter turbocharged inline 6-cylinder. It's paired to an 8-speed automatic transmission. This pumps out 503 horsepower, 479 pound-feet of torque, sent through that X-Drive all-wheel drive system, propelling this 4,600-pound SUV from 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds. Top speed is 170. You're also looking right around 15 miles per gallon in the city, 20 out on the highway. So not all that bad considering what type of performance-oriented SUV you are buying. Now for the comp package, you also get the Shadowline package. Provides the entire kidney grille with gloss black, forward-facing camera in the middle, plenty of cutouts here to provide a lot of cooling to that engine. The gloss black works its way to the lower section. Check out these large inlets. You have plenty of cooling and aero for this model. There's the forward-facing sensor for the adaptive cruise, parking sensors, even dark housings for these LED headlights. There's LED DRLs and turn signals too. And then some subtle lines that come down the hood. Personally, I think it looks so much better with everything being blacked out and paired with a Brooklyn Gray. It's a really good color combo. Now this also has the larger 21-inch wheels with that multi-spoke pattern, M Sport brakes, which are finished off in black. X3 M badge is just behind that, finished off in gloss black, along with the mirrors, window trim, and roof racks. Now this also has turn signals and the camera system, panoramic roof up top, and some really nice lines that run down the side. In the lower side skirt, we have some protrusions there, but really nice contoured lines, especially at the height of the door handle. Gives it a great look. Now this also has the body colored spoiler with the integrated third brake light, some more gloss black accents, dark housings for those LED taillights, even more gloss black down below with the quad tip dual exhaust. You have a backup camera and all of these sensors. Now this can also tow right around 4,400 pounds. It does also have remote start, so you can use the key fob to activate that. You can turn that on and off, of course, if you'd like to. And you can also use the key fob to open up the power liftgate. Now this is not the smallest SUV in the BMW lineup. There's the X1 and the X2. But you have a good amount of space with those back seats up. Underneath the floor, there is the spare tire. You have a little bit of storage on that left side if you needed to use it. There's also a cover. You can fold down the back seats too to give you that much more interior space. So I think it's perfect for its size. You definitely get a lot. Now you can also unlock this using the back door handles. And this model has the orange leather interior, which is a good combo. There's carbon fiber, brushed aluminum, privacy shade that you can open up. We have the Harman Kardon sound system too. And then at 5'10", I have a good amount of space. I have climate adjustments, heated seats, some more auxiliaries. You can even recline these seats by pulling on that tab to give you some more comfort. I have plenty of room above my head. You get the armrest and cup holders in the center, which is nice. And you can even fold down this middle seat too. So if you need a little bit more space or comfort, you can do that. And it's very open feeling. So it's a nice place to be. Now, for driver door panel, same materials, of course, a release for that lift gate, power folding side mirror adjustments, memory seating controls. X3 M Comp is down on that door sill. And then a two-tone design for the front seats with that manual adjustment for your leg support. Now let's fire this up so we can go over the rest of this info. We have the M Sport steering wheel, which is heated, has all of the colors stitched on the inside. A cruise and adaptive cruise control settings, volume tuning, and a Bluetooth and voice commands. You can get shortcuts into your audio too. And of course, being the M Comp, you have M1 and M2. So you can set those up as needed. Paddle shifters are right behind that. Now for the gauge cluster, miles per hour, fuel level on the left side, right side is tach and engine temperature. And then you can also scroll through some info within that tach. So you can use the button on the top of the turn signal stalk and quickly go through all that information. Not a whole lot of info, but it is nice that you can go through what is available. And then on the left, A little bit of a storage bin, all the headlight adjustments. This does have a head-up display. It shows your miles per hour and the speed limit. Now, if you push on M mode, you can go into sport or road, and that actually changes not only the gauge cluster, but the head-up display. So by putting it into sport mode, you will see the gauge cluster change and then the large tack for the head-up display. Only difference between sport and track is that track will completely shut off this screen. Gives you a little bit more vitals on the left and the right, but that is pretty much it. Now, if we go back to this infotainment system, this is what I'll call the older system. 2025 for the X3 will have that one continuous screen. But if you are a fan of this system, it's very easy to go through. BMW has used this for quite a few years now. And you can get into your M1 and your M2, so you can set these up as needed, just depending on how you would like to drive. You have vehicle status, some other settings to go into, but it's an easy system to use, whether you want to use touchscreen or the system down below. You can also go through the home screen too and monitor all of that. Now there's carbon fiber underneath, even a shortcut to the intelligent safety. So you can go through all that info. We have a smaller screen for the fan speed and the temperature dials, heated seats too, power and volume, all the presets and tuning. Then if you open this up, wireless charging with some auxiliaries and cup holders, and you can close that as needed. Now here's a better look at all of those controls for that screen up top. There's traction control, even a shortcut to the camera system. So you can pull up the forward-facing camera. If I put the vehicle into reverse, now of course we have that rear-facing camera. And this is pretty much the same on all BMWs. We do get gesture control, so you can use that if needed versus using the screen, which is pretty cool. And then the top-down view again, if you need to use that. So plenty of visibility. So drive and sport mode are to the right, park is on the back, and you can adjust how you would like this vehicle to shift. Now there's also parking sensors, engine start, stop. M mode is what I showed earlier. There's setup and exhaust, and then auto hold, e-brake, as well as a downhill assist control. Armrest has a good amount of space, along with the glove box for all of that information. And then a look at visibility, very easy to see in both directions. So for its size, it's pretty open feeling and spacious, especially having that sunroof. But now let's go ahead and get this out on the road. And from second gear, here we go. Even coming around a turn, accelerating, it feels so planted and solid. You're talking just shy of six figures for this X3, right around $90,000. Is a lot of money, but when you factor in the type of vehicle that this is, the driving capabilities that it has, as well as its practicality, you're getting a pretty good all-around package. And I'm short shifting. There is so much more potential, almost twice as much as I'm doing today, which is insane to see. So my feedback babying the car is impressive. Can't imagine owning it and really ripping on it, just how much more capable this is. But behind the wheel now for the X3 M Comp, it's very nice. This is also the last year for this style and what I'll say this generation of the X3. For 2025, we're going to get that large curved screen that BMW first introduced in the X7, and now it's trickling down into several of the other models. So for the X3, it falls in the 2025 year category. So if you like this split design versus that new curved continuous screen there, now's the chance to get it if you like this setup. Personally, I do like the newer setup more. I like that larger screen. I like some of the features that it has, but that's just a personal opinion. I do like this system as well. It's a very easy system to use. So if you are looking for this, either way, they're going to be really nice. And I'm assuming that for 2025 might have a different shifter too. It might be that shorter style that a lot of people don't like, but it's not going to be as bulky as this. And then I'm sure there's some other cosmetic changes and things like that. So for now, this is the X3 M Comp that you can get. I really like it. I love all of the materials. You can spec it, of course, to your liking, depending on what you'd like inside. And it's just a nice overall vehicle. Personally, I have been looking at the X3 as an option for an SUV, It can tow a little bit. I'm not looking to tow a lot, but it has the towing capabilities for smaller trailers, things like that. And it's just a good all-around daily commuter. Now, I don't have personal experience daily driving it, but I've been in enough of them to know just how nice of a ride this is. And plenty of space. If you're not looking for a large SUV, it has a small footprint, so it's going to be easy to park, yet it still gives you an ample amount of interior space at the same time. And that's going to wrap it up for this 2024 BMW X3 M Comp. Once again, huge shout out to Hendrick BMW Northlake for providing this for me today. Check out their website, give this a huge thumbs up, and smash that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on our daily uploads. I will see you all in the next video.